Welcome everybody, this is Nightsaber Z42, and when I originally created my channel, I had the idea where I would take games and I would play them in a series, and I kinda did that with Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, but I want to do something a little bit more lengthy, and so I was thinking about Sherlock Holmes. I don't know why, but he's a good guy, he's a detective, and so who doesn't like Sherlock Holmes? And then I started thinking, and then I realized that they actually had several games. Actually, there's like 6 or 7 games, and there was actually a new one recently, Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. And so I thought, hey, let's give this a whirl and see what we have. So I've played just about a little bit of Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, and I believe chronologically, this would be the first one in the series. It wasn't the first game that Frogware has made of the Sherlock Holmes series, but it would be the earliest one chronologically, if I'm correct. And so, I've only played just a little bit of it. I've gotten to the first puzzle, and then I actually realized that there were puzzles in the game, and then I was like, oh crap, I don't want to like spoil it. So then I decided, hey, I think I'm ready, let's get this going. So, we're gonna start up a new game, and I believe there's a cutscene right up in the beginning. So, here we go.
In the name of my health and yours, Holmes, stop smoking so much.
Shut up, Mom.
There is more fog in our apartment than in the street.
You are right, Watson, but this evening is never ending, and I have nothing to do but make smoke rings. A more amusing pastime would suit better, but my doctor is against it.
Perhaps a little tune on the violin.
My heart is not in it tonight, Watson. Have you noticed how this cigarette burns? Would you not say it is like a life being consumed? How many lives will end tonight in London? How many crimes will be committed within the life of a single cigarette? Ah, the vanity of existence. It is but complaints and smoke, the meagre panache of its sickly soul.
The tobacco is giving you very somber thoughts. I am certain that this inactivity will not last. Let's retire. You'll be in better humor tomorrow.
Reason speaks. Let's to bed.
Man, that's some deep shit going on right there. What am I living for? I need to start smoking now. Oh, but don't smoke. It's bad for you. And they'll give you some deep and weird thoughts. Either that's marijuana. Anyways, Frogwares presents That Guy Walking. A new adventure of Sherlock Holmes. Look at that lady, she's passed out over there. Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. I heard that guy throwing up over there. Look at everybody. We're in Whitechapel, London. Oh man, that woman, she's dead. Look, that's our first mystery right there on the left. The 31st of August, 1888, 3:20 a.m. in the morning. Bright and early. Yeah. Somebody forgot to turn on the lights. Oh, yeah, that was a funny joke, I know. Hey, look, it's Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Getting close there.
Come this way, my
Oh my gosh, look at that hair.
We'll have a right good time. Wait, let me help you. Oh, it's my hair that pleases you.
Oh man, she's reading my mind. Man, look at those wrists. They're like all scraggly and thin. Kind of like my wrists. Oh, listen to that music, so intense. Uh-oh. He's cutting. Then again, that's Jack the Ripper for you. La 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 la. Oh, and then we'll just walk away, of course. surprising that nobody else is passing by because, you know, in Assassin's Creed, there's always a shit ton of people in the streets at night.
The news is as dark as the sky, Holmes. An inquest has been opened into the murder of a poor woman in the East End.
Hey, I think I saw that girl.
The girl was discovered last night, lying in the street, still warm. The murderer was filled with an incredible savagery. Oh, the article gave me shivers down my spine. The inspectors in charge of the case don't seem to have even the slightest lead. A similar murder took place less than a month ago.
Ah, love. A romantic walk, a kiss in the moonlight, a polite refusal, a terrible anger, and a hanging.
This area of Whitechapel is a disgrace to London. The government should take serious note of what is going on there.
Yeah, let's just nuke the place.
Whitechapel? This woman was found in Whitechapel?
Yes, indeed. Bucks Row, to be specific.
Then it was not a question of romance, but of commerce. Unless these women actually take pleasure in the vice, the female nature is completely...
Holmes, do you hear yourself? A woman is dead under unspeakable circumstances. No less than any other, she was a human and one of Her Majesty's subjects. None of these streetwalkers
tax her to death.
Have any other way to survive but by selling their bodies. You know as well as I that our era is not a gentle one, and these women don't have much to look forward to. Some grace, if you would. Do not refuse them your compassion.
Do not say another word, my dear Watson. We shall leave immediately for Whitechapel.
To the scene of the crime?
No, I think it would be better to arrive there a bit later once night has fallen. At the moment, the spot will be overrun by police officers and spectators. It would be impossible to investigate properly.
Then where are we going, Holmes?
The best thing to do
to Burger King.
To the police station and attempt to get a copy of the preliminary reports.
But the article in the Star seemed quite complete to me.
You must know, Watson, that journalists often draw conclusions from the facts without a proper understanding of how to do this delicate task. We must obtain the reports from the inspector in charge, as well as those from the coroner.
Very well, Holmes, but all the same.
It seems to me that I have a map of London somewhere, Watson. Can you find it and locate Whitechapel while I get ready?
You are too kind, Holmes. Searching through your mess?
Just want to say, they have some pretty damn nice suits. And I feel you, Watson. My era blows too. Let's go get a DeLorean and time travel all over the place. Anyways, here we have our little articles that we'll get about the case. And this one is a little bit lengthy, so I won't bore you with the specifics. But basically it just says, this woman been murdered. And her name is Polly, I think. Can't remember. Anyways, it just kind of gives some details that we'll learn through dialogue later, but basically, some woman got murdered in Whitechapel. That's all we need to know. So, we're going to be controlling Dr. Watson at the very beginning, and look, it's a point and click, and look, he moves so slow. Good thing we can change perspectives. Look at that. We are in first-person mode, which I absolutely love, because playing this in the puzzle style, it's just not really good. Now, granted, I will do it for small rooms, but I'm not going to do it all the time. When I'm out in the open on the streets, I will most certainly be using the first-person mode. But for this first area, I'm going to explore the apartment. Oh my gosh, what was that? Sorry, I thought, I could have sworn I just heard, a cougar,
doesn't play nearly enough if you
in front of my house, just, growling or something. I thought there was, a truck across the street, but my bad. It is Holmes' violin. Probably not even a Stradivarius, but who cares? Ooh, look at this pipe. Anyways, you can press space to look at all of the things that you can interact with. I'm gonna actually
this is the coal bucket
go ahead and click on everything.
Cigars. What a funny idea.
That's actually quite amusing. I'm gonna read through all of this because I actually like listening to all this stuff. And when I did my test run, I actually didn't go through everything just quite yet, but I did go through that harpoon, which I'll talk about in just a moment.
Holmes uses this old Persian slipper to hold his pipe tobacco. Colonel Gordon, during the last adventure of the resident patient.
Oh my gosh, this is really Gotham, guys. This is Gotham. That's Gordon.
This is how Holmes stores his post. Thank goodness his clients don't see this. Switzerland, a charming country. Perhaps Holmes and I shall investigate one day.
Switzerland is a very charming country. the best area I've ever been to in my entire life. I will never forget going to Switzerland.
This is the harpoon that pierced the sailor Peter the Black. Bizarre little relic.
Now, there's something very interesting about that. This game takes place in 1888, and if I'm correct, the Crimes and Punishment game, the newest Sherlock adventure, takes place in 1893, I want to say. It takes place over multiple years, I think. I don't know. I actually haven't played it. I've only kind of seen little bits and pieces of it.
Treaty on Cornish, the Celtic dialect of Cornwall. And here, medieval pottery. How can Holmes possibly read such things?
But the significance behind that is the Black Peter the Black is actually the first case that you do in Crimes and Punishment, and that is the harpoon. So chronologically speaking, this game already doesn't make sense because you see the harpoon here, where Holmes actually takes that case in a later day, according to Frogware. But just a little tidbit. Let's see. I am totally digging that violin sonata, or that violin concerto in the back. It's probably not a concerto. It could be a sonata, but I don't know. I'm just going to move on.
Of London, at last. Let's see. The district of Whitechapel.
Yeah, let's go to the district of Whitechapel right there. And we have our first point. And now, something really cool about this game is you can use the map and you can instantly teleport like Nightcrawler all around the freaking town, which is cool.
I found the map, Holmes, and I was able to locate the Whitechapel police station.
Congratulations, Watson.
Here, take a bone.
The game is afoot. You can read the article to me on the way.
Because I can't read. Whitechapel, September 1st.
We have arrived, Watson, in Whitechapel.
Not very bright, and what cold. Ooh, a typical London morning.
Come, Watson, let's find this police station.
Also digging that top hat. You control Sherlock Holmes! And here... Oh, back, wrong. You can also do it in the first person or in the third person. And look how slow he takes the walk. Look, I'll even tell you when I click, too. Click. Look at that! It's so slow! You can double click to run, though. But I cannot stand to watch him do his little old man run, jog thingy. It's too painful. We're gonna do this in first person for a majority of the game. But let's go inside the police station where we shall meet our first
this
guest.
Station isn't very well kept, I say.
It's a local outpost, Watson. The daily tasks that confront these constables are not the easiest, and they are poorly paid.
You got anything else to say, butter? Okay. Oh, look at all those shoes and the hats. Look at that. And the little canes and stuff. Oh, handcuffs too. Oh, yeah. Give me some of that.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Hey, welcome.
I would like to speak with the Chief Inspector, if you please.
Constable Humphreys here. I am the only one in at the moment. What do you want with the Chief?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am...
Sherlock Holmes? The detective that I read about in the papers? Well, that's a treat, that is. You come about the Buckrow case, have you? Indeed. We...
Not at all. We were just passing by chance. You say that there was a crime recently.
You don't know? You must be the only folk in London who haven't heard.
It won't be long until you find the culprit, no doubt.
Nothing is less certain. Suspects, 0. Clues, 0. It's not good for us, especially not in this district.
Okay, so let's ask about the reports.
Listen, this isn't what I came here for, but if I can be of service, in a confidential capacity, of course, if you can entrust me with a copy of the preliminary reports, I could study them and return later with my conclusions.
It's just that these are official documents. I can't take a decision like that without the inspectors. The sooner we know the facts in the file, the sooner we can be of help, my friend. Say, if you are Sherlock Holmes, you can find anything, isn't that true?
No, that's a myth.
Your magnifying glass, footprints.
My performances are often embellished by my biographer.
Ah, good. I will give you the reports, but could you do me a small favour first? During my rounds, I dropped a leather folder containing some papers. Nothing of importance, but it's a big mistake. I would go looking for it myself, but I am stuck here on duty. I must have lost it near the seedy boarding house not far from here. Left when you leave the courtyard and left again in the lane. Perhaps you could go, ask around.
Goodbye, sir.
We shall see what we can do.
Yeah, let's go see.
Are we going to go look for these documents?
Why not? It'll give us an occasion to take a tour of the district, Watson.
The only thing that sucks about being a first person is you can't jump. No! Oh, look at this guy. Hey, you.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
Misery is a terrible thing.
The hell? Hey. Oh, look at this guy. He's tall. Why is he so tall? Are you a boy? Are you like 10? You're tall.
Always got to be active. See, for example, in the Marines, they salute anything that moves and comb the rest. Do the same.
What? Okay, I'm running. Let's just get on with it. Oh, look at the carriage. Is there a baby in there? Oh, I hope there's not a baby in there. Okay, let's take the carriage. I'm just kidding. We can't take the carriage. Oh, this is the alley. Over to the first left, and it says
Commercial Street.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I wonder if I should start doing this in a British accent, an English accent. Hey, you.
Good day, sir. You wouldn't happen to have seen a leather folder on the ground around here, would you?
Good day, gentlemen. Finley, caretaker of this building. Here to serve. And yes, less than an hour ago. But some of the local urchins picked it up and God only knows where it might be now.
That's unfortunate. This police bag contained documents that the local police will miss.
You're inspectors.
Not at all. I am Dr. Watson, and this is Sherlock Holmes, the detective.
Sherlock Holmes, the great detective. You must be here about last night's murder. Have you discovered the identity of the poor woman?
Indeed, I'd only to read the papers.
Mine is dated from this morning, and it does not say who it is.
I'm not really engaged in this case, but if I can help the police, I will do so willingly.
Oh, to be sure. I've been told that Inspector Aberline is in charge. A very capable man.
How about that leather folder?
So, according to you, I have no chance of finding this folder then?
Indeed. But I, on the other hand, should be able to find it. Do me a favour, in exchange, a vagrant comes almost
I don't
every
rock that
night
way.
to sleep in one of the nooks not far from my windows. He coughs, howls, sometimes even sings. He's quite hefty and I don't dare approach him. I've lost 3 tenants because of him. If it's you who speaks to the police, they will take this matter more seriously. Tell them about the captain. They'll know who you're talking about. In the meantime, I'll find your police bag.
You better. Anyways, here we got another article. This is the one that he read, which doesn't name the poor lady that was murdered. And it is also quite lengthy, so I will not bore you with the details. Basically, it just gives, it just says basically everything that the star had without the name.
Let's go to the police station.
Yeah, let's go to the police station, Watson. Let's go have some. Let's go back and see what the policeman has to say now that we've wasted like 2 minutes talking to a guy without finding a folder. I mean, he probably is concerned about that folder, you know, and wants that folder back. So, ooh, trash! Look at the trash. Ooh. Oh, hey man, we didn't find your folder, but hey, we got some stuff.
Have you found my police bag?
Nope. Oh, gotta click.
Not quite yet. Do you know a vagrant who goes by the name of the Captain?
Captain? Yes, an old sailor, strong as a Turk and tattooed from head to toe. The drink has turned him into a derelict.
He appears to be causing some problems for the caretaker of the building at the end of the street.
What do you want us to do? Every night, stairwells, halls and porches become public dormitories, and people don't only come to sleep. I believe this man has a niece who puts him up sometimes. Her lodgings are in Commercial Street, right after the alley with the boarding house. You won't forget my folder, will you?
I already forgot about it, because there's only one captain I know. Captain Morgan.
Do you believe this woman will agree to have her uncle stay with her?
No idea. Oh well, let's go see her just the same.
Hey, I got a sweater that looks just like that with the thingies on the elbows. I'm actually wearing it right now, except mine is blue. His is, like, dirty. I was about to say, that woman's performing harmony with herself. Hey, you're just like that 10-year-old man boy over there. Hey, you're like that woman. You used to have that same hairstyle that that woman that was murdered last night. I would beware, because you're probably going to be the next victim. Watson, you are in my way. Get out. Okay. Enough of that. Let's move on. Oh, look at this.
have nothing to ask.
Really? I do. Where's the monkey? Where's the monkey, man?
I have nothing to ask.
No, ask him where the monkey is.
I have nothing to ask.
Really? I can think of a lot of questions. Anyway, he said, ooh, look at this guy with this cane, tobacco. That's right, keep walking. I like your hat, though. Anyways, let's go past the alley. Is it this one?
There. This is where the niece of the captain must live.
Yeah, let's throw a stone at her. Get her attention.
Good day, miss. Would you happen to be the niece of the man known as the captain?
Oh, yes, that would be me. What has he done this time? He isn't... Oh, my God. I'm on my way.
Wow. That dress.
We have come to ask if you could have your uncle come live with you. He sleeps under the windows of a boarding house, causes the caretaker no end of problems.
I know. I've lodged him for a while, and he was the same here. My landlord made me kick him out. I'm ashamed, you know. I never should have, given the state of his health. He coughs day and night.
Looks like he's sick. Take care of your uncle, lady.
There might be a way to calm his cough. I am a doctor. I could examine him.
You need to see a doctor at the clinic. But the medicine costs too much. I can hardly pay my rent.
We will see to it. Where might your uncle be found?
I don't know. He must be in the vicinity, but I don't know exactly where.
Goodbye.
We will find him.
Look at that.
This is serious. Find an alcoholic in Whitechapel.
I know.
A needle in a haystack would be easier.
I know, bro.
Dear doctor, let's trust to our lucky star. Moreover, we also have our informers, remember?
Are you referring to those brats to whom you are always giving charity?
Exactly. My secret police. Some of them must surely roam in this area. It suffices to find them.
Who was that screaming? Somebody was screaming. Anyways, the little... Ooh, look at that horse. The little secret police that the... I'm gonna ride the horse. Sorry. Why can I not move? Watson, quit getting in my way. Watson, you are short, by the way. I never realized how short you were. I don't think Watson... Yeah, actually, the BBC Sherlock, Watson was kind of short. Anyways, the secret police that Sherlock is, of course, referring to are the little homeless boys or whatever that prowl London. And, yeah. They were first used in the very first short story that Doyle wrote for Sherlock, the Scarlet, or Letter in Scarlet. So.
Hello, young man. How are you?
I recognize him. It's the lad who sells newspapers, who is always calling outside our windows at Baker Street early in the morning.
Hello, Mr. Holmes. It's a treat to see you again. What can I do?
Trying too hard on your accent!
Would you happen to know an old sailor who goes by the name of the captain? A poor man who hits the bottle a bit hard.
Of course, Mr. Holmes. He's there at the end of the street. Round to the left he is. But be careful. He can be a tough customer, that one.
Very good, my young man. The doctor will give you a little something. Watson?
Huh? I say, Holmes.
Is he always such a skinflint with you, Mr. Holmes? Well, thanks to you, Mr. Holmes. Anytime you need me.
And that kid has like a coconut head. Watch him. Oh, that's a different kid running. Hey, why are you running? What's your hat? Don't run into me. Boy, you better not. That coat is way too big. Who did you steal that from? Actually, you know something really cool is you can actually run by strafing and going backwards. That's so cool. That's like reinventing the wheel here. Oh, look at that tricycle. Oh man, that guy is definitely hitting the booze a little early. That woman is begging.
I can hear someone coughing more than is natural, Holmes.
Yes, Watson. The poor man cannot be too far away.
Sorry, Watson, I didn't hear you from all the way back there. Might want to try again.
If, in order to listen to us, this man imposes as condition that we find his pet cockroach, there will be another murder in Whitechapel today, Watson. Yours.
Ah. He is in a critical state, Holmes. He has barely a month left.
Is there a way, dear doctor, to ensure that this last month passes in silence?
Really, Holmes, sometimes you... Oh, really? I will make note of some medicine to get immediately that will relieve his pain.
Very well. I will locate an apothecary or a clinic.
Yeah, let's go find it. And actually, check the map, and there's already one marked for you. It's his clinic. Oh, look at this little boy playing a violin.
I have nothing to ask.
Really? Ask him where he stole that violin from.
This building is a clinic.
Yes, it is a clinic. Let's talk to this guy right here.
Good day, sir. Dr. Gibbons. You aren't from around these parts?
Nope. Your name should be
Indeed,
House.
Doctor, it is for someone from your neighbourhood that
Oh,
I'm here,
House.
though. His doctor asked that I acquire some medicine on his behalf. I have the note here.
Dr. Watson? Not from round here neither. This medication is quite dear. Certain documents are necessary to obtain them for free.
How about my spare change?
I don't have it. You'll have to accept my spare change. Will it be enough?
Enough to relieve your patient for a month. Would you like me to make this prescription available after that time?
According to Dr. Watson, that won't be necessary.
The possibility of a recovery?
A definitive one, yes.
There, sir.
Thank you.
Where has everyone gone? There's nobody in your hospital.
It's rather quiet here.
An unusual chain of events. The majority of the people hereabouts went out last night to see the great fire at the warehouse. The patients that I was minding and my staff were no exception. The former were dramatically healed, and the latter ended up sick. And with the murder last night, most of the people who weren't working wandered over to the scene of the crime. Their little aches and pains will wait until tonight or tomorrow.
A squalid murder, it would seem.
Just like what this area has become.
Those darn patients.
My thanks, Doctor.
Not at all.
You know, it's kind of funny that Holmes never really gives out money himself. He always lets Watson do it. Except for that time where he gave his spare change. That's probably like the only instance that I've ever known Holmes to actually give money away. La la la. Let's go back. Actually, we don't have to do this whole roundabout. But we do get the medicine and we'll head back to the dead end. And what we need to do, let's check our items. Select. And bada bing bada boom.
Here is the medication, Watson. Is our man movable?
He should be able to stand in a few minutes and will no longer be suffering from his cough before long.
Consider the affair resolved. Accompany him to his niece's while I return to the boarding house, and then join me at the police station. Let's return to the boarding house.
Hey, that... Oh. I could have sworn that was a 10-year-old man boy. Are you? Nope, he's got a beard and everything. He's an old man. Look at this lady. And her pretty hat. Hey, lady. You got a pretty hat. Oh, we need to go back to the police station. But at the oh, look at this guy with his little big giant coat that's way too big for him. At the police station. Actually, we need to talk to not the policeman first. Oh, what is this? An umbrella? 2 umbrellas, 3 umbrellas. Let me take one, man. Yeah. Oh, I like his beard. Look at the machops right there. Always wish I had machops, but you know, my Hispanic face, I would never rock out.
I have good news for you, Mr. Finley. We have sent the captain to stay with a relative, and he shouldn't bother you for a while.
I also have some good news. I have your police bag.
Thank you. I bid you good day.
Oh, it was nothing. Tell me, one of my wife's friends lost...
Another day, Finley. Another day. Let's go to the police station.
I like how he uses Jedi mind trick right there. Not today, Finley. Not today. Ooh, you got some lunch cooking there, man? Let me have some. Man, what's up with your top hat, too? It's like you were never made to wear that top hat. Oh, yeah, those two fine young gentlemen. Hey, look! Where's your monkey, man?
I have nothing to ask.
I want that monkey to be there. Just like Indiana Jones and is it Lost Ark? Anyways, man, I got your police bag.
What news do you have, Mr. Holmes?
Oh, that's right, I gotta do this whole shindig.
Are you sure it's the police bag that you lost?
Yes, but someone attempted to force it open. They didn't succeed, but now the lock is stuck. Perhaps you could...
Let's see.
Nope. Anyways, it is almost about 30 minutes. I will go ahead and call this an episode here. In the next episode, we will get to cracking open this bag. And then that's as far as I've gotten on this case. Ooh, look at that guy. Criminal. Dangerous criminal. He's lost. And so this, after this puzzle, that's as far as I've gotten on my test playthrough. And so hopefully the next episode will all be new stuff for me and for you too, if you've never actually seen this game in action. Oh, I want to go back here. What's back here?
Must be the door that leads to the cells.
Hey, I want to go to the cells. Can I wear one of these coats? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below and give this video a big thumbs up. Go on ahead and check the description while you're at it for my Facebook and Twitter information. I am always looking for a few more friends. And check the annotations to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And for the series playlist and other playlists I have put together, I will see you in the next video.